Hey guys, and welcome to the Boss Body Challenge and Transformation online Zoom call. So tonight we're really excited to be bringing you this call because we're actually going to be showcasing, sharing, and going through some of the journeys that our customers and friends and family had taken through the process of the Boss Body Challenge. So the challenge was 60 days, and they literally say you can transform your life in 60 days. And from seeing the before and after photos of some of our participants in the challenge, you can physically see how they have transformed their physical body. But what's most important is actually looking at how they transformed their mindset and what happened on a emotional level going through this challenge. So we had, I think, 50 or so people start the challenge all at once, and about, less than 20 people actually send in their photos. So what you can see is that the consistency of the challenge is really, really important. And to get any results in life, we know that we have to be consistent. So the goal of the Boss Body Challenge was to improve people's health through their lifestyle, through their mind, body, and spirit, and really create a holistic approach to creating a more balanced, well-rounded life, rather than having a diet or just another program that works online. And one of the really cool things that we had, as I said before, we have people from Australia, New Zealand, Val over in the Maldives. We've got people in Canada, in the US. We've got people all over in the UK doing this program. So what's really cool is we're able to do this online and support each other through an online community. And one of the biggest things I can say to do any challenge, to do anything consistently, whether it's your life, your business, raising your children, it's about having support. So I hope you guys can appreciate and agree with that having support is one of the biggest contributing factors going through this journey. So I'm not going to go on anymore. I really want you guys to hear from some of the amazing testimonials we've got tonight. And one of our beautiful, actually the top winner of the Boss Body Challenge earned $2,000 Australian, and our runner-up earned $500. So I'm going to run you through with Dawn. I'm going to unmute you.
Hi, hello.
Hi. Can everyone see Dawn as she speaks? Just make sure that's clear. Awesome. Okay. So Dawn, run us through your whole story. So the first question is really what got you started on Boss Body and how did you hear about it?
So I heard about it through my partner, who is big into nutrition, fitness, wellness, etc. It's not something I have ever done or been interested in. I don't do dieting. I don't do watching what I eat or my exercise. But I'd got to a point where I really, really needed to change the way I was looking at food, the way I was just living my life, because it wasn't healthy. And so my partner recommended this to me and said, we'll both try it together. We'll both go for it. And we just went for it, and that was it really. I needed her support to make the start because I was very anti trying anything that felt like a diet, and that's why this appealed, because it wasn't about dieting, it was about a lifestyle change. So yeah, it really appealed for that.
So what were your goals when you and your partner were discussing doing this challenge and you were like, okay, I'm ready, like I'm going to commit to this? What was your initial goal that you wrote on your transformation form?
The whole thing for me was about getting out of bad habits, because I'd got it really stuck in a rut in terms of what I ate, my whole attitude to food. So for me, it was breaking that habit, the breaking out of, for me, massively emotional eating. So using food as a massive form of comfort. So I knew the program would be a really good way to kick that habit.
Hey, sorry, my audio hasn't been working. Just got it up. Hey, guys.
Perfect. Hey, Jake, what's up? I'll mute you for now, and then we'll bring you on next after Dawn.
Okay, awesome.
I'm glad you're online, though, so that finally worked. Technology sometimes isn't our friend. Okay, Dawn, so you started the program, you got started. Number one, you had support from your partner, which is the most important. Then you had our support from the community. So going through the challenge, what did you really enjoy specifically about the meal plan?
The meal plan took away a lot of the pressures around trying to plan and eat healthily, because it was just there, it was ready. I think having food prepared took away for me what was a massive downfall, which was just unhealthy snacking. So getting myself to the point where I was too hungry and then going buying something really sugary and really unhealthy. And actually the plan made sure I was never hungry for the entire 60 days. Not once did I feel hungry, because I was always having sort of regular food. I enjoyed the snacks, and that's been a massive change for me, actually. The healthy snacks in between meals has been a really massive thing.
And isn't it amazing from a nutrition point of view? It's really interesting about the amount of nutrition that we put in our bodies is sometimes through the Boss Body program, maybe it's more than what you would normally consume on a daily basis. But by putting in that much food, you're actually nourishing your body so much, and that's where you get the results. When you don't nourish your body and you don't put in enough nutrition, you actually go through a malnourished stage and your body goes into starvation mode, and you don't get the beautiful results that you achieved. So everyone's question, I know, is what did you actually achieve? So let's start with your 9 kilos.
Yes, that's amazing. I suppose for me it wasn't massively about the numbers. So when I actually worked it out at the end and realized it was such a big amount, that was a huge surprise and really, really pleasing. But yeah, 9 kilos. But the most important thing for me was I actually fit into a lot of my clothes again, that I'd realized I just wasn't fitting. I'd put on, I think, 2 dress sizes. And so, yeah, the 9 kilos was awesome. But importantly, it meant I could fit into all my clothes again.
Yeah, which as a woman and as a guy is actually a really beautiful feeling when you just put something on and you're like, I can just own this, I can wear it, feel confident, and you know that you just look great in it. So run us through as well, your partner was doing this alongside you. So what were some of the results that she was experiencing as well?
She did really well as well. I think you lost 6 kilos, didn't you? Yeah, she did really well, and inches as well. I think she was pretty close to me in terms of what she lost. And she's been through 2 pregnancies, so she definitely was proud of getting some of that weight off after that.
That's incredible. And that's, this is beautiful to share that as well about the pregnancies, that anyone can go through this journey and shift some of those unwanted kilos if that's the goal. But I love what you've specified so many times is it wasn't about the number. It wasn't about the weight. And that was really the number one aspect when we started the Boss Body program. It was really about how can we help people improve their overall lifestyle, whether they want to gain weight, lose weight, gain muscle, reform and retransform the way that their body looks. It was really just about giving people the confidence again and making them fall in love with the skin that they're in, rather than always focusing on that number on the scales. So do you want to finish off with sharing anything? Is there anything you would love to share?
I think just how much more confident I feel, like you say, it's definitely boosted the way I feel about myself. It's given me masses of energy. So it's actually given me the ability to go out and do exercise again. So it all is sort of self-perpetuating itself. But I suppose the key thing that really stood out for me is how delicious the meals were. And it just didn't feel like I was restricting. It felt like I was really nourishing myself. Yeah, it was delicious, and it was actually a pleasure. By the time I'd got over that first week of not having some of my sugary things, it was actually really, really enjoyable. And we're going to carry on.
Yeah. And guys, if you haven't seen Dawn's before and after photo, I encourage you to go back onto the Boss Body support group and check out that photo, because when you visually see it though, Dawn, you're really like, wow, everything from your face, your chin, your neck, you can see it's an overall transformation. It's not like you've lost weight in just one specific area. It's been a really beautiful balance of how your body shifted the weight. So congratulations from us all. And the last question I've got for you is the most important, I think, is what are you going to do with your bonus money? What are you doing with it?
I need a new wardrobe now.
Awesome.
I feel so much better about myself. I'm ready to go out and dress for the new me, I guess. So we're going to go and buy some new clothes, and we're going to go on a nice family holiday. Oh,
beautiful. That's perfect. Well deserved. And I saw everyone clapping. So congratulations. And we're going to hear from Jake. So Jake, I'm going to take you off mute. Jake's just super chilled, sitting back there.
Yes.
Okay, Jake, your story is a little bit different, and I love the versatility and all the different stories that we're sharing tonight. Do you want to share, how did you get started in the Boss Body program, and were you ever skeptical about this?
So I was kind of forced into it by my wife and sister-in-law. Dieting isn't really my thing. Like like I said in the on that sheet of paper, I've been going to gym now for about a year and a half, pretty consistently. And I've been like fairly happy with my muscle gains and all that kind of thing. But I just had that bit of like a fat gain as well, just along the process. So I ended up putting on about almost 20 kilos while I was trying to put on some weight, but I think about 70% of that was probably fat. So I had a bit of an issue of trying to work out how much I needed to eat to be able to, gain some like good lean muscle mass. And so I suppose, I got onto this, kind of forced into it by my wife, but ended up losing a bunch of weight and getting almost to what my goal is with just, at least with losing weight wise. So it's been pretty amazing.
It's super cool. And like I said before, if you guys haven't seen the transformations, jump back onto the Boss Body page and actually check out how Jake's torso really transformed through the abdominal area. And that's where a lot of us men and women, we hold a lot of our excess weight and fat storage is around our visceral organs. And it shows through that lower stomach area. So it's amazing to actually see how on a guy and how on a woman, we hold weight differently and we lose it. So, so your support was mainly your wife, right? Like you had done this with your wife and done this together.
Yeah. So my wife wanted to go on it really, to lose a bit of weight, and I just more wanted to do it to kind of support as well. And then, it ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Really, like the diet was fine. It was still good food and everything, still good portions and stuff. And so I was able to support her. She lost, I think she ended up losing about 3 or 4 kilos still doing it. But, not just losing weight, but you could see like a good amount of size as well coming off. So she did amazingly. So I'm so proud of her. And then I was really surprised that I ended up losing as much weight as I actually did. I wasn't really expecting it because, like I said, I was more going into this as a support.
And it's amazing because as a guy, you were still working out, right? You were still at the gym. Is that right?
Yeah. Nothing changed. Nothing changed my gym work. I've literally done exactly what I've been doing for the past year and a bit. So
that's awesome.
It's literally all that diet, yeah.
Because you can see that for some people who hadn't been exercising during the program, they still did lose weight. But your transformation was really about shaping through that torso and abdominal area where you can see the physical transformation. And what I love is, you didn't change anything in your daily routine. So really adding in the Boss Body like nutrition program was just that boost that you needed. So my next question is, do you think that this is a kind of program that you can do as a lifestyle now? This is something you can live by because or do you find it like it was more of that diet where you're just going to do it once and you'll forget about it?
Yeah, well, it didn't feel like a crash diet or, it wasn't anything radical. Like I said, it was pretty easy. All I did was just eat the food that Tegan was making me on the program that she was on and that I was on as well, apparently. And, ended up making me lose a whole bunch of weight. And because what it was for me, like for my own personal goals, like I said, my main reason was to support Tegan, my wife. But for my own personal goals, it was really just to get rid of that bit of stubborn weight, if you know what I mean. Like it's, I kind of hit a bit of a wall. I was still like improving with strength and all that kind of thing, but I just wasn't cutting off that bit of fat stomach that I had. I was at a bit of a standstill. So it was really just a diet that pushed me over the edge.
So cool. And last question, what are you going to do with your $500 cash?
Oh, that's going straight into the baby fund. So,
yes, go the baby fund.
Yes, I know you got to get that thing growing. That was the main reason why Tegan wanted to start this as well, was that we can just get into a good lifestyle before we started a family together. And so that's why I think she wanted to do this one as well, because it was more of a lifestyle diet rather than a crash one.
Yeah,
so,
100% agree.
It just kind of pushed us into the right direction, which is with healthy eating, so that we can get in the right direction. And now this $500 has boosted up the baby fund as well. So
So
Yeah,
two
it's all
things,
wins.
everybody. If you can find yourself a Tegan in life who's going to cook your meals, this program's going to be really easy.
It was
Tegan,
the
I take my hat off to you. I know that you're sitting there listening. You did really well in preparing all of that. But also, you know, sometimes we do need that bit of encouragement, and sometimes it's really hard to change our routine and go, okay, I'm just going to, you know, follow this new program or do something different, because you feel like, you know, you were going to the gym, you were eating healthy, you were doing all the right things. It was just that little catalyst for change, maybe adding in Juice Plus every single day and just increasing the level of nutrients that really made the difference. So yeah, thank you so much for being on tonight, Jake, and sharing all of that.
No worries. Okay, hey, thanks heaps.
Bye, see you soon. Erin, I'm going to pull you up next, beautiful. So I love Erin's story. And if you guys have seen Erin's transformation floating around on the Boss Body program, I think we're going to do a little post for you tomorrow as well. We just had Katie post up her transformation today. So Erin, I'd love to see something of yours, of a written testimonial to share how you went. But I really want to share your testimonial too, because this program really isn't about weight loss. It's not really, obviously people get amazing weight loss results from who you've just heard from, Jake losing 6 kilos, Dawn losing 9, but your transformation's a little bit different. So let's run through that. What got you started on the Boss Body program?
Well, as most people know, I've been in the Juice Plus business for about a year now, and I've been on the products, love the products. And then when I heard about the program coming up, you know, I got really excited. The team that you had together, how could I not take advantage of this program? Honestly, there was with the self-love, the PT work that we got with the books, and the meal plans from the nutritionist. You know, it was just a great team, and it was a great opportunity for me just to snatch it and take the bull by the horns and finally make the goals that I wanted to, because, you know, not everybody's all about losing weight. You know, the majority of people are, but people don't realize that it is a bit of a struggle for some of us also that find it hard to gain. And through this program and the meal plans and a little bit of self-reflection, taking time for myself, and different mental state, you know, it's amazing where such a short amount of time can take you with your dedication.
Oh, it's so true. And let's discuss what were the results that you actually did get. And first of all, let's discuss what kind of mindset and what were you thinking about your body image before compared to where you are now, just within that 2-month span of the 60-day challenge?
Yeah, so I've always been really conscious about being skinny. I've worn baggy pants all the time because literally I had no ass at all. So I'd hide it under baggy pants, and, you know, I'd wear the clothes that were flattering, that didn't make me look too small. You know, I'd never wear anything tight that would show exactly what shape I was, trying to mask that. And I was always unhappy with being so skinny, people always passing remarks, as they do. But also I used to get sick all the time, to be honest, and not only being underweight and malnourished, but just honestly, I was just eating the wrong foods. I'm a chef by trade. I do cooking, so a lot of snacking, not a lot of solid meals. This meal plan was, because it was really simple, and basically there was only 2 lunch preps at the beginning of the week, and the rest it was just planning dinner every night. And just having that constant, instead of, oh, what am I going to have for dinner? It was already there for me. And I think just having that help and that push and that shove and the guide planned out for me really helped me to get on to smashing these goals. So yeah, you asked what actually I got out of this.
Yeah.
I didn't gain as much as I'd like to, because unfortunately I was sick the first 4 weeks, a few different reasons. One of them, I was allergic to lupin, which was part of one of the ingredients in the program. So I had to substitute that throughout the following weeks with other things. But, you know, I gained 4.2 kilos, and it's not very much. It was only a third of my goal. A gain's a gain. And, you know, if I wasn't sick in these 4 weeks and fatigued and able to continue with the program, stick to it properly and not be fatigued enough to do the exercises, honestly, I really think that I could have gotten my goal, my personal goal, in 60 days, 100%. I know that.
I know it too. I know it because I saw you exercising, right? So let's talk about this. I saw you out there on some gym equipment, I think in a park or something, and you were just getting your workout done. So talk us through how you stayed really motivated through this process.
Well, to be honest, everybody in my house sleeps in. I am awake often for 3 hours in the morning, and I'm absolutely bored out of my brains. So I get in my car and I go find somewhere. Sometimes it's just walk down the beach. Sometimes I just take the Frenchie to the dog park and, running up and down their equipment. I have a gym membership, but I'm the type of person that likes a bit of a gym buddy or only goes to group fitness stuff. I don't really go on my own. But I'm always trying to do a little something. Plus, I do a bit of pole fitness as well. I've got my own pole here that I play with in the lounge room too. So I try to just do a little bit, and even if it's only 10 minutes every morning, as long as it's a little something, I felt like I was doing something to get to my goal.
It's incredible to see your transformation photos from how your body beautifully gained that weight and how you've actually held it really well on your body. And I want to highlight the exercise process as well, because you would be gaining muscle and strength as well as gaining a really healthy, lean muscle mass all over your body. And that's exactly what Jake spoke about too. So I love your story in the sense that it's not always about losing weight going on a diet. Going on some sort of meal plan doesn't necessarily mean you have to restrict yourself, or, you come from a chef background, so you want to eat good quality, yummy food. And this, obviously this meal plan was really satisfying for you. So is there anything you would like to finish off with by saying to everyone on Boss Body?
Just that, never lose hope. I had lost hope before this. This is designed, not really designed to lose, but the program is made for the general population. And the general population does want to lose. But, a little tweaks here and there, you can always make it your own and make your own goal achievable and just stick to it.
That's so true. Sticking to it and stay consistent, be part of the community and really prep the week. As you said, looking at the week, you only had to really organize your dinners and a few lunches and you were out the door. So, and of course, having the smoothies for the morning breakfast is always like the best thing because you don't have to think in the morning. So you grab a smoothie and you're out the door.
So convenient, and a quiet breakfast that I can quickly whip up and get out the door without waking the household up, bashing and crashing around.
Yeah, it's so true. So I'm really looking forward to, you continuing this lifestyle and really see where you go over the next 60 days again. But really looking into the future about what does the next year look like for you, and in that mental state as well. I love how you highlighted that, yes, you've got a gym membership, but you love to just get outdoors, get in the car, find a park or find somewhere to go for a walk. Because again, that's a huge factor towards our mental state. We're indoors during the day, we're indoors at nighttime, we're indoors at the gym. So to have that 10 to 15 minutes to go outside in nature and soak up the natural sunshine, which we know vitamin D and depression and anxiety are all linked. So just to get that 10 minutes of sunshine is such a huge factor into your journey too. So thank you for sharing, Erin.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on.
We're going to move to Carl. So this is our last little interview speaker tonight. Carl, I've just taken you off mute. So what got you started in Boss Body?
Well, sorry.
Maybe a little bit like Jake. I was nagging you.
Yeah, definitely. I think when I first looked at you, yes, you mentioned it to me and stuff like that, and I got a chance to have a bit of a look. But I think the main idea was that over the last year or so, I've had a bit of injuries through like what I do with my teaching and training with Wing Chun and stuff like that. And I kind of lost a bit of track with what I was doing. So I wanted to do something that kind of got me back on track with eating healthily and pretty much feeling good about what I'm doing and feeling like I've got the energy to do it, because there's like, with what I do during the day, it can be quite a bit between what I'm doing in the morning for exercise and at training. And sometimes I used to feel like I was losing a lot of energy towards the end of the day.
Yeah, so you found the meal plan really was substantial enough as a male. It was enough food to keep you going through all the exercise that you were training and that you were doing day to day.
Well, when I first looked at it, I thought, Jeevers, this is like a lot of food. I had no idea how I was going to eat that much because usually because of the way that I eat, so usually I have my main meal for breakfast, then I'll have something smaller in the afternoon, but then because I get home so late at night, that's when I usually have my smoothie. So going around, and sometimes I don't always have like a consistent time between meals and stuff like that. So looking at that and seeing what I can eat and actually preparing a lot more myself and actually having to plan out what I'm cooking meant that I had to be a lot more mindful of what I was eating and what I was doing, if that kind of makes sense.
And so so what you basically said was that it was a lot more food than what you were eating on a daily basis. Your portions were a lot more balanced throughout the day rather than a big meal, small meal, and then a smoothie. So your meals were all portioned to be roughly the same throughout your whole day, plus you had the snacks in between. So what results did you achieve by actually adding more nutrition to your body?
Well, I trimmed down a little bit, which was good because I don't think I've trimmed down that much before on any other things that I've done with Juice Plus in the past. I lost a little bit of weight. It might not have been as much I was hoping for, but I think I'm okay with it because I'm kind of back on the direction that I want to be heading in with what I'm doing.
Absolutely. And like I said, it's really about that catalyst of change, finding something that's going to get you back on track and create that healthy lifestyle balance and teach you the different patterns of eating. And really the biggest thing from all of this, guys, is really understanding how your body reacts and acts to food. And that's something that I think people just don't consciously think about throughout the day is how much food does my body need to sustain enough energy so I don't burn out? And how much energy do I
definitely agree.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
your
biggest
immune
thing
system
I've had to
too.
learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you feel that your immune system was really strong through this process?
Well, that's kind of hard to tell because I think my immune system's always been pretty strong.
I think you've been on Juice Plus for like 6 years now. So you're doing really well.
Yep. Yeah, and even before, like, I think Juice Plus is just like magnified what it already was. So I always did have a kind of a good one, but just doing Juice Plus and from what it's like giving me that extra nutrition with everything has kind of boosted it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, again, head over to Boss Body Challenge program over the next few days and check out Carl's transformation photo as well, because that's also incredible. Just to see the physical change. Like you said, you slimmed down, but you're still exercising a lot. So in the meantime, you're losing weight, or you're losing fat, should I say, and you're actually gaining muscle and you're gaining more lean mass over the entire body. So it's really important to understand that the scales are just one way of identifying how much our body has transformed. It's not the only way. And to be really open-minded about that we're working on all different holistic levels of health with everyone's different transformations. So Carl, thank you so much for sharing your story tonight. Appreciate that.
All good.
So guys, if you have anyone that you think would resonate with the story that you've heard tonight, we would love for you to share this Zoom call with them and to get them onto the Boss Body program. Or maybe this is a Zoom call that you needed to listen to go, all right, enough is enough. I need to join. I need to be part of this. And, you know, the way that we've actually combined this nutrition program with the exercise program to do at home, it's something that is about creating 10 to 15 minutes of exercise in your daily life just to get the body moving, to nourish the body through whole food nutrition, and then to supplement your body with the right kind of nutrients every single day through our Juice Plus products. And what I love is we've had people from the UK, from Australia, from New Zealand. We've had all these different people share, and really to see the versatility of this program, that no matter where you are, no matter what your life or your background is, male, female, gaining weight or losing weight, this program is for you and is tailored for everyone. So this is something that we're really passionate about sharing. So if you've got more questions, please please ask one of our Boss Body ambassadors for more information. And just share this with as many people as you can, because a simple transformation can seriously change someone's life and change their mindset. And that's one of the most powerful things you can do as a gift to someone else. So thank you guys for jumping online tonight, and we can't wait to see more transformations soon.